Hello, I'm Trent, aka oTradeMark here. Today I want to talk to you guys about the Nail Relic in Anime Adventure. So the Nail Relic is one of the rewards from Makima. It costs 500 bullets. It's a mythic relic. And I have like 3,000 bullets. So we're going to buy 6 of these and we'll talk about the Nail Relic. Real quick, I wanted to talk about bullets because if you'll notice here, I've stopped farming devil stars or devil portals, and you'll notice right here that I'm at 4,600 total bullets. Now, most of those bullets were gained in tier 3 portals doing solo. However, I did do like a day of T5s, a day or two of T5s. So I did unlock every unit in the game, or every devil star unit, including Secret Denji, within those 4,500 bullets. So that gives you like an idea. I think, let's see, if we look at the actual units. So we got Aki, I got 2. Let's see if we can, Hime, we got 2. Angel, we got 2. 2, 4, 6. Kobeni, 7. Denji, 8. Chainsaw, 11. And then Power, 12. Okay, so I got 12 total Devil Star units, including the secret portal, within those 4,500, right? So I would say that's on the lucky end. Let's see, 4, 6, 5, 6 divided by 12. That's one about every 388 bullets. I would say on average, probably you're only going to get 1 unit per like 500 bullets of farming. If you're doing lower tiers, you're going to need more bullets because you get less bullets per run. If you're doing higher tiers, you're probably going to get one in less bullets than that. But that's just average to give you an idea of how much you're going to have to actually farm. It's a lot of runs, guys. It's a lot of runs to get the total bullets to get enough. And I did not buy a single Devil Star. This is all natural drops. I didn't buy any Devil Stars. And the reason why I didn't buy any Devil Stars is because I wanted to buy the dance. So I got the Chainsaw Dance, and then the rest of my bullets I wanted to spend on these nails. And that's because the nail is a very, very good relic, and it's not unique, so you can use it on any physical unit. So if we bought 6 here, really your only options for relics on physical units right now are going to be the 5-leaf clover, okay, which is physical dark or physical pen, plus extra damage versus magic resistant enemies, okay? Other than that, you have Yamamoto's relic. If you did happen to grind that while that was in the game, I don't think you can get it anymore, but it's extra burn damage. It's really specific to Yamamoto, so it's really not a great relic for most other physicals. However, the nail is actually a good relic. So let me talk about the nail here. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see that. Hopefully you can. Essentially, the nail is a 2 to 5% physical damage buff. It's a 10 to 20% crit chance buff and a 15 to 30% critical damage buff. Okay, so you're trying to get above 3.5 on your physical damage roll. Okay, so that's a good physical damage roll. Above 15% on your crit chance roll. So that's kind of a bad roll there. I'm going to get away from here. The portals are super loud. So again, above 15% on crit chance, and then above like 22.5 on your crit damage roll. So this is a really average crit nail right here. Let's look at our second one. 2.8, 19% crit chance. So that's like nearly a perfect crit chance, a low physical damage roll, and then a low crit damage roll. Unfortunate. If we could have combined that with our previous one, that would have been great. Next up, we have a 4% physical damage, 14% crit chance, 19% crit damage. 4.26% physical, 15 crit chance, 20 crit damage, 3, 16, 22, and 3.7, 12%, 18%. So that's unfortunate. We really didn't get a single amazing roll. We got a few average ones. Probably the best one that I see is this one right here. It's 4.2% physical, 15% crit chance right down the middle, and then 20% crit damage. That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Relics are a pain in the butt to get really good rolls on just because there's so much RNG. Again, For some reason, these devs are in love with RNG in every aspect of this game. But let's talk about which units this is good on. So basically, while you can equip this on any physical unit, well, I mean, you can equip it on anything, but it's really only going to benefit the physical damage units. The only ones that really shine with it are the units that already have a crit chance. So here you have Aki. You know, he has a 30% base crit chance. If we equip him with this relic, he jumps up to 15 or 45% crit chance. And then another unit that is actually great with this is Toshi. Okay, Toshi is probably, in my opinion, he's actually maybe even a little bit better because Aki is physical dark, so you can actually use the 5-leaf clover on Aki and get the double benefit of the physical and the dark damage and the magic resist damage. So Aki can actually use the 5-leaf clover perfectly, Asta's relic. However, Toshi doesn't benefit from that dark damage, so Toshi is like the perfect unit to actually use this relic on. Okay, so if we go back over to the relics, let's see, the second best one was probably, which one? They're all bad. It's probably this one. We'll use that. And let me just show you guys the actual potential of this, of using these, okay? So if we take a look at we're just going to take a look at Aki. And then Toshiro. Okay, so typically when you include their crit chance, they have like a 1.1 something, you know, average DPS increase because they're crit chance, right? But if we add on a crit relic, look at what this actually does. So let's say we got a perfect rolled nail, which is going to be 0.5 on all of these and then 0.7 on Toshiro. Toshiro could literally be critting 70% of the time if you got this relic, a perfect one. And then we could get all the way up to 1.8 crit damage. Okay, so we could do this, plus we get an additional 2 to 5% on the physical damage. I'm not going to add that, but look at just how strong this actually is. By putting this on Aki, just that little benefit right there makes him the 4th highest DPS unit in the game, and like the 5th most valuable unit, okay? And then it makes Toshiro about the 19th highest DPS and about the 11th highest value. But if you're looking at the air units only, hill units only, Toshiro would be number 1 if you're running this relic, okay? And then we're also, like I said, we're not adding that additional damage there, but look at just how often, you know, what that's going to actually do for Toshi. He's going to get up to 9k DPS right here. Aki is going to get up to nearly 18,000 damage per second, which is pretty incredible. And the other thing that's nice about this is it lends to more consistent damage, okay? Since Toshi's going to be critting around 70% of the time at a higher multiplier, or, you know, maybe 60 to 70% of the time, he's going to be bringing more consistent crits and more consistent damage to your team. So, you know, the Nail Relic is one relic that I would highly suggest farming for. I wish you luck on your rolls because, you know, utilizing this relic on a crit unit. Let me just show you guys real fast. The other crit units that you're going to be able to do is... Okay, so here we go. Aki, Hermes, Erza, Valkyrie, Gin evolved, Kento evolved, Kite, Levi, Pito, Toshiro, Uryu. Now, of those, the ones, I think, are they all physical? Looks like they're all physical. So any of those units are going to benefit from it. Now, obviously, the ones that you would want to utilize are the ones that already naturally have pretty good damage. So someone like Hermes has 7.9k base DPS. You add that Nail Relic, she's going to be doing really well. In fact, I think Hermes is the one that has the 5 placement. Let's see. Yeah, so she has the 5 placement. So Hermes with Nail Relic on like infinite, if you could max out 5 Hermes, look at this. If we added that crit to her, let's just try it. 0.7 and 1.8 were the values. Watch this. Hermes actually becomes the 6th highest group DPS unit in the game. With 5 maxed Hermes, you're doing 49,000 DPS. She's kind of an undervalued unit, in my opinion, for only for infinite, I would say, because she's not that great before. She has a really small AoE circle until you get her to her max, her last 2 upgrades, and you have to place 5 of them to really draw the value out of her. But yeah, like all of these units are going to greatly appreciate in value. Kobeni is the same way. She's at 7.1k DPS. You add on the Nail Relic. Pito, same thing. If you consider her bleed, someone like Pito, if you had, you know, the Nail Relic plus like power on the side, she would actually be doing some considerate damage. Uryu is still too low, I think, to run even with Nail Relic. But yeah, overall, the main 2 units that you're really going to look at this for is Aki and Toshiro. It does greatly improve their value, so I would highly recommend farming them if you do have one of those 2 units. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Hopefully this helps you try and get enough current bullets, extra bullets, to get at least one of these Nail Relics, especially if a new stronger crit unit comes to the game. This might very well be the best relic that you can get for that unit. Anyways, Model Albuto, thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out of here.